Hello everybody, Aidan Shlumkuski welcoming you to the Student Rec Center in Kitchener, Ontario as the Condors get set to take on the 1-0 Fanshawe Falcons. Conestoga lost both games against this team last season. Be looking for redemption here tonight. The Falcons on the flip side won in straight sets in their home opener over the Niagara Knights. Prentice and Hutchison each had 9 kills, looking to be a factor in this game here this evening. We will have the action for you right now as we are underway. And see who strikes first. Going over to Callan. And that one going to go untouched. And that will start Fanshawe with the opening point coming out of the gate. As this one going to head just over the line. Conestoga doing a good job letting that one go. That's going to even us back up 1-1 apiece. Conestoga in their last game, Callan and Belgrove didn't miss a beat starting the regular season as they hammered home a combined 22 kills for the men. Belgrove would also pick up 2 aces in that match as this one heads into the net off the serve. We continue to battle here in the opening set. Jacob Goldsmith back to serve. A lot of sink to it. Hackbart does a good job, and it's going to be sent right back off the reception. Leaked a little bit back over and deposited by Fanshawe. And they're off and rolling up 3-1 in the early going. Through one game, Fanshawe as a team averaging 11.32 kills per set as this one going to head out of play. That is going to have the side out that the Condors needed. We're going to switch back over. Fanshawe captured bronze this past postseason, defeating St. Clair 3-1 in sets. Crowther earned player of the game in that match. Patterson also had impressive play as he would be named to the OCAA Championship All-Star team as a big swing for the Falcons gets them the point. They've come out firing on all cylinders in the early going. This one heading into the net, however, on the serve from Tanner Patterson. That is going to get us back within one for the Condors. That's going to send LeBlanc to serve. LeBlanc, first-year man, standing 6'5" at the middle blocker position. Had some early success this season. That one hitting off the block, racing back after it. Kraus. This one leaks back over into Fanshawe territory. And now Chris goes off the block. Coming to play it was LeBlanc. Kraus getting it over Molink. He'll be rejected. Still alive. Diving save from Belgrove. Thrown over by LeBlanc. A couple broken plays. This one rejected. And that is going to be a lift called on Fanshawe. Conestoga currently averaging 12 kills per set. Very good hitting percentage, just under 300. That was going to be kept alive, and it's going to fall just in front of an outstretched arm. That's going to be an ace for LeBlanc. LeBlanc's played in one match so far. The 3 sets in that game against St. Clair had 3 kills. Still looking for his first ace, and he got it there. Big swing, smoked right, straight down. That's going to be Colin Hutchison picking up where he left off in his last game. Flipping things back over, Vandaloo. Good reception, moving it over to Molink. And that's going to be Ben Molink and the team's first kill of the match. As the big middle makes no mistake on that one, putting it right down. Good extension from Moling, putting it right in front of Vandaloo. Nothing he can do on that. Conestoga momentum swinging back in their favor as Callan continues to serve. That one rode up a little bit high on Pittick. Give and go, Belgrove! And that one going to go just out of bounds as Belgrove flew from the backcourt trying to get the kill for the Condors, just missing the mark. Only one game so far this season, but Belgrove, Crits, and Callan all look to be in mid-season form. We mentioned that in the season opener. They combined for 31 kills in the preseason match versus George Brown. They had 47 kills as a team in that one. This one's spinning off of Belgrove, getting it over to Kraus, who puts it deep. And that's going to get over the head of Moling and beat Belgrove right in the backcourt. Another big swing as Fanshawe has come out firing. Colin Hutchison now stepping back for the men. There's the set going on, and he's going to get that one down through the block, kept alive by Fanshawe. They counter, and a quick volley over Conestoga. Mounting an attack, Molink! And Ben Molink with another kill, as he's off and running in the opener. Get another look at this one. Volley over, quick counter, nice play from Callan, getting it over to his setter, and Moling puts it right down, straight in front of Pittick. A little bit of net assistance on that serve. And that one again through the ball, Conestoga having a little bit of trouble getting up, sealing it off. Kelly McGuire back at the helm for the Condors. He was their coach a few years back. Really a full circle moment for the former Condors setter. A very experienced coach at the collegiate and provincial level. A lot of leadership and learning that can be made from this Condors team. You see the experience there on his resume. Belgrove with a good looking swing. That will be negated. We're going to try him again. Belgrove this time volleys it through with some zip. It's going to be a free ball for the Condors. Now to Belgrove, he hits it off the block, back on the Condors side. They're going back to Belgrove, he hits it off the block this time, kept alive! Now Scott in the air, another nice defensive play, and this one leaks back over. And Walker Cowan, a little bit of a broken play, finished off a back and forth point. Conestoga wins a lengthy battle to secure it, drawing us back to even. Walker Cowan can make magic happen from all over the court. The fifth year from Kitchener gets the point for the Condors. This one's going to get through. Diving save by Molink. Put right back over Callan there. This one gets over onto the Fanshawe side of the net. Now Belgrove puts it down. Good play from Tyrell Belgrove as he's got a kill. Just great awareness from Belgrove in his second year with the team. Playing well beyond his years in his third year of eligibility from Markham. With a miscue from Moling as that one going to be a serving error, putting us back to even. These are two very seasoned, very experienced programs. A lot of success at the provincial level. We're seeing that on display early on. Very tough opponents on either side of the court. Going to be a great matchup here tonight. Both these teams currently 1-0. Last season, Fanshawe, we mentioned, beat Conestoga twice, as this is a big swing. That great reception from Crits. However, it's going to sneak back over Belgrove! And it sneaks back over the other way, and Tyrell Belgrove deposits another one. Last season, Fanshawe finished 14-4, third in the West, right above the Condors. As we mentioned, Fanshawe would go on to capture that bronze medal. And that is going to be the ace. Going to be an ace for Yannick Kraus. His first, team second. That puts the Condors up by 3. Coming back out of the timeout, fresh off the ace is Yannick Kraus, the team setter. Just such a dynamic player. An assist machine, finished 5th in the OCAA last year. So much energy, very sneaky, sometimes dumping that ball over. Will steal points. Got the point for the Condors off the ace. As this one going to short hop, crisp, and it's down. Another ball straight down by the Falcons. They're really taking it to the Condors block early in this match. Goldsmith back to serve now. And a big swing from Belgrove, answers right back. Just the elevation he gets. Look how high he gets off the ground. Able to soar above the block and smoke it straight down. Good cut shot nonetheless from Tyrell Belgrove as he's now back to serve. Kurtz going up, that one hitting off, trying to keep it alive, and Kraus gets it over. Good save from Conestoga setter. Kurtz going up for a block. This time LeBlanc. Now they're going back to Callan. Walker Callan through the block. Quick transition as that gets the Condors in business, 14-10. Belgrove continuing his tenure serving, as this one going to go a hair long. Kritz going, Kritz got it! Evan Kritz gets his first kill. And that puts us at 15-11 on a rolling shot from Evan Kritz. That one going right over top of the block of Hutchison. Hutchison, 5th-year player from Ingersoll with the Falcons, as Kritz was able to beat him on that one. That one hitting the antenna. That's going to be out of bounds on the attack from Oliver Prentice. Conestoga now widening their lead up by 5. So we continue to play here in the opening set in a battle of the birds. Fanshawe versus Conestoga. That sends LeBlanc back to serve. This one catching the tape and is going to be a point on the service error. Vandaloo, one of 5 Falcons with the kill so far. This one on the serve going to be an error. Back-to-back serving errors, switching points. Conestoga had good numbers at the rec center a season ago. 7-2 record. Really like playing in front of this home crowd. It's in a very electric group of young men, and they're able to feed off the energy. This serve from Callan sails out of bounds. Trying to keep alive. Kraus does just that. Now over to Callan. This one leaking back over. Molik jumps for it. That'll be a point for the Condors. Fanshawe a little confused by the call. Conestoga going to get the point, however, they still retain a 5-point lead. Crits to serve. A good looking serve, nice reception. Now battle for it. And the block from Kraus! Yannick Kraus, the solo man up, rejecting the Falcons. Big hops for the Conestoga setter, graduating from Pere Rene. That's going to be a timeout for the Falcons. That's Conestoga up by 6, 19-13 in the latter part of this opening set. Action resuming. Evan Crits to do the honors. This one gets through the block. That's going to be a bounce back point for the Falcons. Keys to the game is being able to line that block. You see Conestoga speed when they attack. They get up very quickly and are right on you, trying to slow down their offense. Another key for the Falcons coming into tonight. And now it's going to be number 9 in the black jerseys. That's Prentice. This one leaking back over. And Kraus transitions into a block. And Molink gets it down. Not exactly what he was going for, but he will definitely take it. Molink adding another one to his total. This one going to go long on the serve. Back and forth, we continue to go here in the opening set in the Battle of the Birds between the Falcons and the Condors. See who is able to get the edge in this one. As Jacob Curtis is set to go back. Already 6 assists in this match. Set going over to Belgrove. And he got the back line. Tyrell Belgrove pinpoint accuracy. You see the attack with such speed, but also their accuracy. Don't overlook that, as that was a beautiful shot from Tyrell Belgrove. This one sneaking back over. Callan sets, give and go! And tooling it off the block goes Callan! Great creativeness going up. Saw what was given to him, smoking that one off the arm. Is that going off Tanner Patterson and down? This one going over, it's trying to save it, and it is going to fall. Good effort from Kraus. Good reception from Hackbart. Conestoga mounting the attack. They're going over to Belgrove. He tries to cross up the defense, and this one going to just miss. We carry on. 5 points separating these two. This one's skied in the air. Going back over to Callan. He hits it off the block again. This time, Fanshawe ready for it. Gonna try their side. This one getting in front of Hackbart. Patterson picking up the kill. That is going to be a timeout for Conestoga, their first of the set. Keys to the game for the Condors, sticking to their game plan. A serve pass battle, always a big factor for this team. They understand there's a unique system on the opposing side of the court. Being able to execute their game plan against Fanshawe is going to be key, and being able to communicate as well on the defensive side and offensive side going to be a big factor for the Condors as they look to move to 2-0. Coming out of the timeout, 3 points is all Conestoga going to need to try to close this opening set. Fanshawe looking to claw their way back. Not done yet. Do a good job of playing spoiler and are very resilient group themselves. Zach Adams, scoring leader for the team a year ago, 232 points. No longer on the roster. This one going to just be a free ball. Conestoga mounting their attack. They're going over to Belgrove. And he's got it. Tyrell Belgrove continues to use the block to his advantage. And that's going to be another kill for the young man. Belgrove just missing the mark on his serve. Both Callan and Belgrove surpassed 200 kills over the course of last season. It's a great 1-2 punch, making it really tough to defend if you're an opponent of Conestoga's. They'll go to both of these guys an exceptional amount. They get a lot of attacks and convert on several. As a good reception from Kritz. Going to have that one deflected as LeBlanc went up. This time he gets a touch and down. No, it's going to just miss the mark. It looked like it might have nicked the line. Nonetheless, that puts us at 23-20 as we continue to play here in the opening set. This one heading into the net. Conestoga can get the point right back. That puts us to set point. LeBlanc back to serve. Mounting attack is Fanshawe. This one kept alive by Belgrove. Risky after it. It's going to be LeBlanc. He gets it over. Kritz sends the free ball. Good defensive stand for the Condors as they try to negate a couple attacks. Kraus, Johnny on the spot. Belgrove sets. Here comes Callan. And keeping it alive. Now free ball sent the other way. Conestoga reset. Going to Kritz. He'll hit it off the block and down. Evan Kritz, how do you do? And a timely kill for Evan Kritz. That's going to get Conestoga the win. They go up 1-0 in sets. Conestoga took the opening set. They are up on Fanshawe 1-0 as we get set for the second. Again, at Crows just to get things going. Both these teams starting 1-0 on the year. Focus for the Condors coming in. They did a lot more video than usual. We mentioned that unique system that Fanshawe likes to run. It's not something you see often in this league, so they really understand their opponent coming into today. They're also playing very well. They're managing the serves very well of their opponents. They're controlling the pace of play, and they're really utilizing their speed on attack. That's Crows to get things started. Good hard serve. Joust for it. Now it's going to be the opening point for the Condors as they strike first again. In the last game, Yannick Crows had 32 assists, now sits second in the league in assists per set, which we mentioned, a very dynamic setter. As we are set to resume. As Patrick Johnson getting an exclamation, the 13-year man behind the bench for the Fanshawe Falcons. Here comes Callan. He's going to be blocked. Conestoga, quick reset. Try the other side. It's Belgrove. Belgrove swinging off the block, kept alive. And volleying it over. There, we mentioned it before. You saw that 1-2 punch. They tried Callan. He got stopped. They gave it over to Belgrove, who's got the kill now. This one nicking over top of the net. Kraus continuing to serve. Conestoga up 2-0. Belgrove stepping up. Just for it, going over to Callan. He fires. He's just going to miss the mark. Conestoga thought there might have been a touch. It will go untouched and out of play. That'll be the point for Fanshawe, which was going to send the second-year man from London, Jacob Goldsmith, back. Callan gives this one a look off the serve. It's going to head out of bounds. Back and forth we continue to go. Conestoga has a 2-point lead. Conestoga had a very good preseason. We mentioned earlier how they looked in mid-season, in mid-season form. Is this one going to be blocked? Conestoga, quick reset. Bumps her back to Callan, going with a soft attack and a diving save. Good defensive effort there from Aguirre. And a big swing from Hutchison secures the kill. It's going to be Hutchison's third kill of the match. He's up to a hitting percentage of .333. Conestoga leading by 1. Patterson continues to serve for the Falcons. And a big serve. Belgrove, he got a piece of it. Couldn't get all of it, however, as that is going to be an ace for Patterson. The Falcons' first ace of the match. This one catches Hackbart up high.
It's okay. This is their one good server. Everyone else is their
Kelly McGuire mentioned there's going to be some tough servers. They're running into one right now. It's Patterson, the veteran man here in his 5th year of eligibility, getting over to Kritz. And that's going to be blocked. The wall formed, unable to get around it. That's going to continue serving for Patterson, the Beta native. The lead switches hands now. 5-3 in favor of the Falcons. Going over to Callan. 5th year here for the Condors. And Walker Callan smokes it. That one had a vapor trail as Walker Callan deposits on the mistake right in the back court. A great dig out. However, on the second touch, it leaks too far over. Callan recognizes it and smokes it right over the head of Patterson. And this one going to be blocked. Big Ben back at it again. He's going to pick up the block. It's going to be his first of the match. Kraus has the other one for the Condors here in the second set. And LeBlanc sends a sinking shot. That one going to be dug out there by Aguirre. And Ben Moling doing it on both ends of the ball as he picks up his fourth kill, coming right off the block. Targets the soft spot on the defense, right up the gut. Fanshawe looking for a side out. They move this one up, and that's going to be blocked. Evan Kritz goes up and rejects the Condors. Great job from Evan Kritz. Leading by example is the Cambridge native. Conestoga with a 2-point lead. That one nicking the line as Kraus gave it a look like he was right on top of it. We'll see if we can get a replay of it. That puts us 7-6. Crowther set to serve. Looking over to Moling as various Falcons converge, and that's going to be another kill for the Condors. That kill courtesy of Ben Moling, who's up to 5. Belgrove leading the team with 6. This one goes untouched. Conestoga now rolling on a run. They're up 9-6. Walker Callan continuing his tenure. Very short season. These games have big implications for the playoff seeding. You want to win early on as Walker Callan puts that one on a seam. Diving save and a free ball sent over. See if Conestoga can capitalize. They're going. And Kritz going to send it over. And a whistle will sound. That'll be a point for the Falcons. Won't be a point for the Condors, but we will reset and do it again. Walker Callan set to serve. So we continue on here on a beautiful October evening at the Student Rec, and that is going to be the ace. Great play from Walker Callan picking up the ace. It's the Condors' third, as LeBlanc and Cross with the other two. Walker Callan continuing to do a very good job for the Condors in the serving department. Almost having another one. It's kept alive. This one volleyed over by Moling. And quickly converting defense into offense. Prentice strikes. Good rebound point for Fanshawe as they were able to get a key stop. So it was looking like it was going to be the second ace for Walker Callan. Kritz bump set to his partner Callan. This one going to be rejected. Now on the counter attack. Good job from Belgrove. And a big swing from Walker Callan going up off 1 foot and unleashes a fury shot We've seen a lot of strong attacks from Walker Cowan. That one might be one of the best. So we get another look at this one. He soars up and rips it straight off of Hutchinson and out of play. And the block. Belgrove, Moling, Kraus go in. And it's going to be Tyrell Belgrove rejecting the Falcons. The lead grows to 5. And that's going to be a big thing from Goldsmith. As he gets the Falcons the point, gets them right back on the board. Dropping down, getting over to Belgrove. He adjusts. That one hitting off the block, kept alive by the Falcons. Now moving it over. Still up and blocked. Great reactionary play from Belgrove, and I believe he's going to touch the net. It's going to be a point for Fanshawe. As Belgrove quickly tried to slide over, sealing it off. Unless it's going to be a point for Fanshawe. The lead cut to 3. That one into the net on the serving error. Conestoga gets the point right back as we continue to battle. Another close set. That one going to catch the line. And another backcourt attack as Fanshawe continues to convert. Lead cut to 3. We play on. Curtis, the setter from Hamilton, Ontario. He gets set to serve. In his second year with the team. Offense running through him. A big part of this Fanshawe opponent offense as that one smoked by Belgrove. Kept alive by Fanshawe. And Belgrove blocks it again. Tyrell Belgrove, another block to add to his total. It's going to be his second. And that gets Conestoga their 4-point lead back. Big serve from Yana Cross, however, that one going to head into the net. Continue on, the other libero coming in now as Agdweir coming in. That's going to send Pittock off. Conestoga looking to see if they get the point right back. Conestoga going to get the point on the violation. Continuing to 4 points, separating these two as we play here in the second set. Conestoga up 1-0. As we play on. Belgrove. And that's going to be a serving error. Conestoga hoping to clean that area up as they've had a couple of those as of recent points. Patterson continuing to serve. Good reception from Belgrove. Keeps it alive. And now moving that one over. And that violation going to be called. And Conestoga going to get the point right back.
Keep those net touches going.
LeBlanc fit right in with this team from day one. As he has been a starter early on in the going. Ben Molig gets it! And that is going to be a timeout for Fanshawe, their first. As a 5-point lead has been secured for the Condors via Ben Molink. All set to get back underway coming out of the timeout. And LeBlanc set to serve. This one getting into the backcourt. Here comes the attack. Good reception from Kraus. Bump set going over to Kritz. Rolling that attack. Another nice save from Kraus. And here comes Kraus again. Now getting over to Belgrove, who soars up, and he's got it. Tyrell Belgrove strikes again on a couple nice defensive plays from his teammate Kraus. A big swing for Belgrove. This one heading out of bounds. Tyrell Belgrove continuing to swing with such force, making it a real problem for defenses. He's up to 7 kills, 278 hitting percentage, as Belgrove continues to be an electric force for the Condors. This one will go untouched. Be an attacking error from Prentice. And another timeout by the Falcons. They now trail by 8. Going to be the second charge timeout to the Falcons as they try to stop the Condors run. Conestoga looking to go up by 2. LeBlanc continuing to serve. Already has 1 ace so far on the night. This one going untouched. That's going to send Ty Klassen into the game. Conestoga able to strike as that one went untouched out of bounds. Conestoga continuing to fire. The scores mirroring each other. We play here in the second set. Conestoga up 1-0 if you're just tuning in. We continue on. And that's going to be a big swing from Prentice. Oliver Prentice, his 4th kill.
13 to 21 kills later. You got him.
We continue to battle here in the second. Fanshawe looking to mount a comeback. Set going over! Ben Moling just missing the mark. He definitely looks like he wants that one back. That was a big swing from number 12. Crow to the 5th year, back to serve. Good reception, moving on from crits. Nothing there, attack, and Ben Moling gets it right back. Love the play calling here from the Condors. He missed the kill earlier on. You give it right back to him, and he is able to convert, getting the kill that time. And sent right back. The hands stayed up. Moling was coming back down. His hands stayed nice and high, able to catch a piece of that one. Just long enough as Ben Moling hangs in there. And another block, his 2nd, up to 9 points. 23-14 our score. Callan to serve. Very impressive numbers from Walker Callan. He has this career high 230 kills coming back in 2023-24 season as Walker Callan tried to get in there, but it will fall just in front of his outstretched hand.
I'm glad you guys are learning things from us. Well, one could be defense and one could be
Ty Klassen got into 11 matches last year at 25 kills. This one's safe, but it's going to fall as Walker Callan was unable to get any air under it. Nonetheless, a continuously good effort you're seeing from Walker Callan. We talk a lot about his offensive skill set, but you're seeing his defensive mind and the way he's attacking the ball on the defensive side really in effect in this set. They're going back to Callan. He's going to be blocked, but it'll land out of bounds. Right back on the attack goes Walker Callan. Add another kill to his total. As there's now 3 Condors with 7 kills. Moling, Belgrove, and now Callan as Crits looks for the put-away serve. See who the target is going over to Moling, and he tools it off the block, and down Conestoga goes up by 2, winning the second set by a score of 25-17 as their offense continues to be a force to be reckoned with. We're going to have the third set coming up for you in a couple minutes. Don't go anywhere. It's OCAA men's volleyball action. As we get ready for the third set, talked with head coach Patrick Johnson of the Fanshawe Falcons in the pregame. And just something they can take away from last season now they can apply today after they played 2 games against the Condors in the 2024-25 season. It's always a battle when these two clash. Very tight sets. Every point is very key. You got to make your opponent earn them. And that's what Fanshawe looking to do right here as they try to force a 4th set. With that, we are ready to get underway. Jacob Curtis to get things started. Conestoga's first attack is rejected. Now they're going to go over to Belgrove, but the second will not be denied as Belgrove smokes that one. We recap the second set. Fanshawe 9 kills on 26 total attacks, 9 errors. Conestoga 13 kills, 27 total attacks, 3 errors. Conestoga continues to do a good job limiting those errors. Currently have 7 in the match. This one going to tick off of Kraus and out of play. Fanshawe answering right back. Patterson now stepping up. Conestoga going right back to Belgrove. Back to back for Belgrove. As he continues to swing with such freedom, and he converts again and again on his attacks. And this one heading out of bounds. It's the ace for Belgrove. Belgrove had 10 kills in that game against St. Clair. Also had 2 aces. Also had 2 aces in the previous 2 preseason games he participated in. This one hitting off of Callan and down. Fanshawe using the block to their advantage. Kirkpatrick, 4th-year player for the team, set to serve. Kept alive, nice play by Callan. Kraus sends it over. Conestoga, good reaction. And this one gets around the block and through and down. 3-3 we go. And falling just in front of Kritz, going to be the ace for Kirkpatrick. That gives the lead now for the Falcons. Kirkpatrick saw an uptick in his workload last season, playing in 12 matches. Previous to that, I just played in 3. As that one hitting off the antenna and down. LeBlanc setting back to serve. Looking to try to get the lead for the Condors as another tight start to the set. Been the story all evening long as we have seen these teams go blow for blow. A diving save from Kraus and a free ball over. Block was a little late getting up there. Great play from LeBlanc, but it's blocked on the attack from Kritz. Hutchison getting up to it. And now it's going to be Hutchison as he looks to widen the lead for his team. This one off the block. It's sent back over. And Callan just going to send over a little bit of a broken play on both ends of the net. Conestoga now mounts an attack. They go back to Callan. That one hitting off of Hutchinson. And a free ball the other way. Good rally between these two. And Ben Moling saw enough as he hammers home another one. Conestoga hitters swinging with some force. As that one had some zip on it. 9 kills now for Molink. As the team Conestoga up to 30 in the match. This one gonna hit the bucket. Diving save from Callan, but it's back over on the other side. Another chance for Fanshawe. This one will be touched and down. Lee continuing to change hands in the third set. Looking from a statistical point of view, very similar. You're seeing a hitting percentage in favor of Conestoga. They had a couple good sets, hitting over 300% on the night. Digs, 25 apiece. Serves ace is slight favor of Conestoga, 4-3. But then again, you're also seeing like the blocks. Conestoga winning that battle. There's a little bit of consistency as these two teams very evenly matched. We're gonna have to see how this one finishes up. That one hitting off of Molink and down as he was unable to find it. Now it's a 2-point lead for the men in black. Prentice the team leader in kills, but not to be outdone. As Tyrell Belgrove sends a jolt through the Condors. Great speed, and that one hitting off the shoulder of Aguirre. Back and forth we continue to go, and talking with Coach McGuire about how important it is to start off on the right foot. As they face a lot of good teams in the quarterfinals, it's important to have that good record so you can try to get better seeding in the playoffs. But it really comes down to hot streaks once you make it there. Conestoga off to a good start this season as they had that 3-0 sweep against the Saints, looking to continue to build off it. But to his point, once playoff comes around, anything can happen. Seen a lot of upsets. You saw the Conestoga women's team upset Seneca last year. As there's been a number of upsets over the years in the OCAA. Curtis, 18 assists, 6 digs to his line so far. Now it's over to Belgrove. This one going to be blocked, and the violation going to be called on Patterson. Setter's counterpart is Krause. He's up to 24 assists to go along with 1 ace, 8 digs. Continuing to be a difference maker for this team, as that's a big swing from Patterson. Teams continuing to trade blows here in the third set. We are far from done. Good save from Hackbart. And now joust at it, and Belgrove wins the battle. And he now steps back to serve. As Belgrove displays his strength. Good save from Kritz on the play as well, as he got down nice and low, moving it up. Keeping out alive, good run from Curtis. Free ball for the Condors. Callan, as he got the kill, hitting it off the block. Back to even we go as Conestoga evens it up on the kill from Callan. Nice save from Hackbart. Now going over to Kritz. This one will fall in as Prentice adds another one to his total. Evan Kritz off of the block. I mentioned years of experience, one of those veterans, Evan Kritz, continuing to show why he is a great leader on this team, doing it by example, going up, recognizing the block, and able to hit it off of several Falcons, securing that point. And it's blocked by the Condors. Try the other side, diving save from Kraus. Back over to Callan. And it's blocked, racing after a Belgrove. He's able to get there, skied in the air. And Kritz volleys it over. And it's going to hit off of Kritz and down. Fanshawe wins the battle. They have the lead back. Big swing from Kritz. That catching it just in the nick of time was Prentice. And just punching it over was Molink. A couple broken plays as this one up. And smoked by Molink. He's up to double-digit kills. Walker Callan stepping back to serve now. Another big serve from the fifth-year hitter. So he keeps this one alive. Bump set, Kritz! On the lift, that is going to be point Fanshawe. They regain their lead. Next time these two will meet will be in the new year as they get set to take on each other 8 o'clock in London on January 14th. This one into the stands, and a big swing from the Condors. Get the point right back. Who else? Ben Molink, as that one going to hit off Hutchinson and out of play. Molink continues to be a very big difference maker in the game. 11 kills, 2 blocks. As he continues to be a valuable middle to this Condor squad. It's Kritz back to serve. That is going to be an ace for Evan Kritz. His first of the match. Going to come at a bigger time as Conestoga continues to try to build their lead. Kritz had 14 aces a year ago, and he goes back to back. Evan Kritz catching some fire, and when he gets going, he's very hard to stop. And that is going to force Coach Johnston to make a timeout as Conestoga has a 2-point lead as they try to close it out. Kritz right back to work, coming off those back-to-back aces. He'll look to continue to have similar fortunes. He's up to 6 points on the evening. Also has 1 block. This one hitting off the block. Kritz keeps it alive for the Condors. Bump set going over to Belgrove. He'll hit it off the block. And it will roll off the hand of Molik and down. Crow, their tallest member of this squad, standing 6'7". That's one of their outside hitters and middles, splitting his time. Conestoga's middle kept alive. Free ball sent over by Kritz. That one off the block and out of play. As Fanshawe coming out of the timeout. Really a good message was delivered by Patrick Johnson as they even this one back up. Belgrove hitting up the block, keeping it alive, but it will not be able to get it back over as that was a very tough shot for Belgrove to try to do anything with. Now the lead in favor of the Falcons as they try to force a 4th set. Another nail biter we being treated to, going over to Callan. And he'll use the net and get it down. Walker Callan rallying his team. As Bagan coming in to serve now. Bagan, the Hamilton native, one of the outside hitters, gets set to see his first action, set to serve. And just missing the mark a hair on that one. And straight down LeBlanc. Adam LeBlanc with a big kill. Love the way it's set by Kraus, able to get his hitters moving towards the net, and LeBlanc unleashes his fury. That one hitting off of Belgrove and down. As these teams very good at using the block to their advantage. We've seen it a number of times in this game. And that's going to be the ace. Now a 2-point lead for Fanshawe right off of Patterson's serve. And Kelly McGuire gonna take a timeout now. Be his first. What a third set we are being treated to. 19-17 in favor of Fanshawe when we come back. Conestoga ready to get back to work. Immediately back onto the floor, and here come the Fanshawe Falcons. They look to continue to widen their lead, coming off the ace of Tanner Patterson. Patterson, the Waterloo Oxford grad. He just picked up that ace. It gives him 3, part of his 13 points. This one going long, however. Now we'll get the serve back for the Condors, and it's Belgrove. Belgrove leading the Condors in points. 15 on the evening. And he's got the ace. Belgrove evens us back up as we go 19-19 here in the third. Calm, cool, and composed. And an absolute dynamite kill, dynamite ace for Belgrove. Hackbard saves it. It's going to be a free ball sent over as a miss hit from Kritz. Kirkpatrick now stepping back to serve. They're getting it right over, and that one gonna go and miss LeBlanc. Two-point lead for the Falcons. It's Conestoga trying to rally back.
Let's go. Come on, Mustache Man. Let's say it. Nice control flow. Good choice. Get up.
Going over to Callan, and he smokes it right down. Walker Callan gets the point back, cutting it to 1-point lead. You're in need of a kill. It's a good man to have on your team. Walker Callan right down the line, putting it right in front. Diving save from Kraus. Hitting it off the block is Callan. Back-to-back points for Walker Callan. We're back to even. We mentioned how good Callan is under pressure, as he's going to hit that one off the block of Crowther and down. Still anyone's set here in the third. That one hitting off the block. Belgrove trying to run it down. He'll be unable to. Lead back for Fanshawe. It's going to send Ty Klassen back in. Hutchison to serve. Still looking for her first ace in the match. Has 6 kills on 17 total attacks. One of the main targets going back over to Callan, and he hits it again off the block. Walker Callan continuing to tool it. This one leaking back over Ben Mulling, Joseph Ford still with it. Getting it over now to Kritz. And Kritz gonna hit the net. And Conestoga can get the point. It's a net violation going to be called on Fanshawe. Conestoga now with the lead. Walker Callan trying to extend the lead. 23-22. If you're not on the edge of your seat, you must be now as we continue on here. Walker Callan, good looking serve. Taken in there by Patterson. Still alive. Akbar keeps it up. And a free ball sent over by Belgrove. And now we're going to miss the mark out of Prentice's reach. And that's going to be the second and final timeout for Johnston. The stage is set, 24-22. Conestoga match point. Walker Cowan. And Joe Squirtas, this one going to catch the line. Ben Molig stuffs him at the net. Conestoga wins in straight sets. 25-22 is how that one's going to end. Conestoga improves to 2-0 on the year.
Okay, bye.
Stay tuned, folks. I'll have a post-game interview for you momentarily as Conestoga improves to 2-0, winning 25-20, 25-17, 25-22 over the Fanshawe Falcons. With Tyrell Belgrove. Tyrell, that was a back and forth game. What do you think was the difference maker in that one?
I think it was just discipline, especially on the net. And we were just staying calm under pressure, really.
That's been the story all season for you guys. Up next, Cambrian. How do you have to get ready for that one?
Definitely a big team. But just like Fanshawe, I think we just got to stay disciplined and just take 1 point at a time.
Tyrell, thank you very much for your time. Go enjoy your win.
Thank you. Thank you.
That does it for us here from the Student Rec Center. Conestoga wins in straight sets, improving their record to 2-0. Cambrian going to be here next. Be sure to tune in for that one. But thank you so much for spending your evening with us. From all of us here at the Student Rec Center, I'm Ada Shrukuski. Be sure to tell somebody you love them, and we will see you next time.